Hey, 7:46, being Christopher Cruz, getting ready to do a coaching call. I do all my coaching calls while I'm walking now. Dang. Like military helicopters or something. I swear there are just helicopters all the time in this freaking city. But yeah, I do all my coaching calls walking now, which is great. No video, but we still have it on Zoom, so it's recorded. So I'm working on this 6-piece purpose puzzle, which is my process. 6-piece purpose process. I don't know. I'll figure out what the name is, a name that works. But Araceli called me and I was showing it to her and breaking it down. I was just like so excited and explaining to her, like, when you have your own framework, first of all, people see you as an expert. They see you as an authority in the field of whatever it is, you know, that you've created a framework for, because you have your own proprietary framework and it's much higher perceived value. And it's just like, it's so much more powerful. And so as I'm putting this together, I'm like, oh my God, I'm elevating my game in a way that I never have before. Like the presentation that I have, like, it's all right. Like, it's creative, but it's not super like tight and professional, and it's not legitimate. Like, it works, but it's not nearly as good as it can be. And so as I'm putting together this framework, I am just elevating my game, like, significantly. And yeah, it's really exciting and inspiring to see, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have my own framework. And I was explaining to her how, with my own framework, like, each piece of the puzzle of your purpose is tied to an emotion. So, you know, for example, your core gifts are tied to how powerful you feel. The more you're using your core gifts on a daily basis, the more powerful you're gonna feel. And so I said, once I have these clients go through and they've actually filled out their purpose puzzle, you know, and they'll put all the pieces in the puzzle. Yes, thank you, God, that's perfect. And they'll be able to print it out. So they'll be able to look at the emotions that are tied to each piece of the puzzle of your purpose. So gifts is one of the core pieces, and that's tied to power. So if you're not feeling very powerful, all you have to do is look at your purpose puzzle and you can see, okay, power, the emotion of power is tied to your gifts. So if you're not feeling powerful, it's because you're not using your 4 core gifts. So it's like, you want to feel powerful today? Step into your 4 core gifts. You know, for example, mine is speaking, inspiring, leading, and influencing. So if I get on stage and speak, if I lead a group of people, and if I inspire someone, you know, if I influence someone, then there's that sense of stepping into my power, right? Those are my superpowers that God gave me. And if I'm not using those things, then I don't feel very powerful. Or if you want to feel passionate, well, passion is tied to the problem you solve. So go solve that problem for someone today and you're gonna feel crazy passionate. It's gonna light that fire inside of you. And so they will have this incredible diagram that they can look at, where not only does it show them their purpose, but it also becomes this emotional regulator. They are able to regulate their emotional state based on their purpose. It's perfectly tied to their purpose. You want to feel more love? Great, that's tied to the people that you serve. Go be around the people that you serve. Go help them out. You want to feel more confident? Great, that's tied to your identity. So go step into your 4 lion words: confident, courageous, bold, and fun. Go be confident, courageous, bold, and fun. You're going to feel confident. You want to feel more fulfillment? Well, look where your values are. Go live into your values today. So not only will they have massive clarity on their purpose and who God called them to be, but they will now have this next level ability to regulate their emotional state based on how in alignment they are with the different pieces of their purpose. That is freaking brilliant. That is brilliant. I didn't come up with that. God gave that to me, but wow, that is so freaking powerful and so badass. Whew, yeah. Because I had the 6 pieces of your purpose. I had it written out on the whiteboard, and then I just got this idea, like, for each one of those, there's probably an emotion that's tied to that piece of your purpose. And I grabbed a whiteboard marker and I walked over, and God just gave it to me. It was just like boom, boom, boom. Didn't even really have to think about it. It was just like, oh, this gives you this gives you that, this gives you this gives you that. And I look at it, I'm like, wow, that is freaking brilliant. So this whole framework was given to me by God very quickly, like in a moment, and also the emotions and how it's tied to purpose as well. So yeah, it's just so freaking cool, so inspiring. And yeah, it's so cool because they'll be able to find their purpose, and then they'll fill out this 6-piece purpose puzzle, and then they'll be able to regulate their emotions and stay in alignment with their purpose. And every time when I'm coaching them when it comes to living into their purpose, we're going to go back to that 6-piece puzzle, purpose puzzle framework, whatever the F it's called. We're going to go back to it again and again and again, and that's literally going to be the roadmap to their destiny. So good. All right, I got to go get on this coaching call.